Yo, what it do? Back at it again with another YouTube video. Today we're gonna be rebuilding the Milwaukee Bucks after Giannis went down yesterday. We're gonna be trying to keep Giannis here as long as we can. It's gonna be a 5-year rebuild. We're gonna try and win at least one more ring with Giannis. Obviously, we're probably not gonna go anywhere this year. But it is probably one of the hardest rebuilds in 2K, honestly. So let's just see how we could do here. I am a Milwaukee Bucks fan, born and raised here, so this means a little bit more to me. You know what I'm saying? So let's dig into this rebuild. Let's win Giannis another ring. Let's do it. Alright, so here we are. We're 18-26. What, 2 or 3 weeks away from the All-Star break. Just lost last night to the Nuggets without Jokic. Did they have? Oh, they didn't even have Murray. They didn't have any of their starters, basically, besides Aaron Gordon. Giannis goes down, I believe, or he got it reevaluated for 4 to 6 weeks. He's gonna be out for 4 to 6 weeks. And yeah, we're going to move some guys. We're going to try and move Kuzma and Porter Jr. specifically, capitalize on the season that Porter Jr. is having this year. And let me just make sure. Giannis is actually out for 4 to 6 weeks, so I'm going to edit that. We're just gonna bench him for the next 4 weeks, probably get him in right after the All-Star game. We're gonna start BP. BP Nance is a guy that's been playing quite a bit recently. He's just decent, is what I'll say. He's a hustler, that's for sure. Rotation, and so Kid Jackson Jr. with 10 minutes. Pete Nance, we'll give him a good 18 minutes a night. AJ Green will get 20. He's going to enter into the starting lineup over Gary Harris. And I think that and this is one of the goals. I think we are going to try and maybe tank here to get that pick, that top 3 pick next to Giannis. We're going to see if it works. TP's back. We're going to leave him out for right now. And this is not bad. Carter Bryant for KPJ. We're going to decline that. Miles Turner goes out. Fantastic. Okay. So now Jericho Sims is going to have to start. And if... Wow, I hate Jericho Sims. But he's going to have to start. Miles... We're going to have to sign another big here. Who should we go out and get? Christian Wood is still here. Wiseman's here. You know what? We're going to go with Wiseman. We're going to get rid of... We're going to get rid of Thanasis. So, I think we're actually going to start... James Wiseman here. This is not going to be playing. Wow, this is all wonky. TP is not going to be playing. We're going to hold on to James Wiseman. So let's just see what we can get for Kuzma right now. Let's maybe just get a salary dump here. Malachi Branham in a 2nd rounder. Wouldn't mind that. We get younger. Dante's here. We'll bring him back. He is on a great deal. Would the Timberwolves do this? And would the Spurs give us that 2nd rounder if we throw them? Just take another 2nd rounder. If we throw them, let's just throw him Jericho Sims because we don't really want him. And they're gonna have to get rid of someone. Biombo could come here. See if we could run that. He was. Alright, we'll add Cole Anthony to that deal for y'all. And you guys can just give us McLaughlin. We can send McLaughlin to Milwaukee. There we go. We do that. Get rid of Cole Anthony. I think it was a little bit worth it for Dante. Let's go to the transaction report. Let's see. So we give up Kyle Kuzma, Sims, and Cole Anthony. And we get back at Dante, bringing him back to Milwaukee. We get a 22nd, or a second rounder. We get Bismack Biyombo and Jordan McLaughlin, I think. Rotation just to give Bismack Biyombo those starting minutes. Dante's right here. And we could almost, yeah. We can move KPJ now. We got Dante to play the shooting guard. Let's see what we can get KPJ for. We can get one of our first round picks back from the Wizards and take Marvin Bagley back, another big. We can get Jared McCain. Okay. I am liking this deal with the Wizards. Sending KPJ there, getting a first rounder in 2029, and getting Marvin Bagley back. Or with the Suns. Whatever the Suns are thinking here. I'm not sure, but I think we take on Mark Williams and we somehow get Miles Turner gone this offseason. I like the way the trade deadline went for us here. And we got 10 guys playing. We got 7 extra minutes. Let's dump those off to Andre Jackson Jr. And let's see where we go. So Giannis got hurt no, we do not. In that January 23rd game. So it's been around. He's going to come back right before the All-Star. Right after the All-Star break. And we're going to have injury. Out there, we're going to move BP back to power forward. Let's check out the starting lineup now. Giannis is back right after the All-Star break. Ryan Rollins, Dante DiVincenzo, Gary Harris at the 3. Who can we run at the 3 instead? I kind of like AJ Green a little more. We do need to fire Doc. Should we get that done right now? My staff. Fire Doc. We do not need Doc Rivers at all. Move on from him. Doc Rivers is officially done. We're going to go out. We're going to go out and get Michael Stauffer on a 2-year deal. He comes to Milwaukee. He's got all of the best attributes. Giannis is back. Can we make a run with this new and improved ball club? Let's see. I'm going to give Rollins a lot of minutes tonight. I really want to see him blow up into something. Now off the bench. And we need another point. We need some more point guard play. So Jordan McLaughlin's going to get those minutes. Right there, BP's gonna get a little less. Turner's gonna fall down in production for us. That's for sure. So McLaughlin's right there. Okay, I like that. And I want to switch that around. Gary Harris can get 16 tonight. Wow, AJ Green starts for us. There we go. That is our starting lineup. Let's simulate the rest of the season, see where we finish. We're 24 and 13 now. We're still scouting around the second pick. I don't want to do too good. So let's check out The contract extensions, anyone? Andre Jackson's here. I don't really want to bring him back. He is a great defender, but just can't score the ball. So Andre Jackson's gonna be gone. Let's simulate the rest of the regular season. We're gonna return him to the G League. We'll probably bring Pete Nets back. Shea wins MVP. Cooper Flag is Rookie of the Year. AJ Mitchell wins Sixth Man. Evan Mobley with Depoy. Namis Keita with the most improved. I think I'm going to override that to the young man named Ryan Rollins. Just because, look at that. Ryan Rollins is definitely the most improved player from last year. And there is the rest of that. Giannis does not make it. Did not play enough games, I would imagine. And that makes it on nothing. Do we got any rookies? No, we don't. Alright. We did not make the play-in, so we're going to sim the rest of the playoffs. We were 1 seed away from making it to the playoffs. We were the 11th seed. Or making it to the play-in, we were the 11th seed. The Clippers are going to make a comeback, and wow, after their terrible start to the season, they make it into the play-in, win, become the 7th seed, and win the finals. Wow. Doc Rivers retired. No, he didn't. Someone's going to go and hire him again, and they're going to be done for. D-Rose gets his jersey retired. That's actually happening tonight. That's going to be awesome to see. Draft lottery. Let's see where we land. We are projected at number 4. So let's see. We're just gonna skip the lottery. And we drop. We do not even get a first round pick this year. Dang. Oh, we get number 9. Alright. Number 9 is not bad. Can we use number 9? Can we use number 9? And Miles Turner to move up maybe like number 5 and get off of that Miles Turner contract. The Kings would maybe do this, trying in desperation to, compete. Dougie McDermott's still in the league. Devin Carter's there. Rosen. Wow, they really have no one to give us. They can't even give us Keon Ellis. I would take Nick Clifford, but they would get 27. Yeah, we're not going to be able to make any deal out. We're not going to be able to get rid of Turner. Maybe we can on just the open market. We would have to take on Pauly G. Not willing to do that. Okay, you know what? Let's make our draft pick first. We're kind of looking for a small forward. LeBaron Philon's there. Nate Ament is still here. So is Chris Nack. We just got Mark Williams, so. Wow, the Bucks are kind of in. We're in a bad spot here. Nicolas Avdalas is there. We're gonna go Nate Ament though. From Tennessee, 6'10", kind of reminds me a lot of Giannis Antetokounmpo when he was younger. What about pick 19? Can we get off of this Miles Turner deal? And y'all can give us 2028 second, as well as a 2029 second. And we get that deal done. Miles Turner's gone. Let's go. Maybe we can get. Okay. Our point guard's gone. The guy we really wanted is gone. Christian Anderson Jr. is still here. From Texas Tech. We're going to go with Christian Anderson Jr. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Drew Holiday. In a sense, and then we're going to make our second round pick. Can that be a Carter Knox? We need shooting. That's one of the biggest things that we need. Tega Owe is here as well. Perimeter D. Two-way sharpshooter. You know what? We're gonna go with Otega Owe from Kentucky, and then we got another pick. I think we're just gonna trade this pick for a future. Yep, we'll just do that. And let's see what we did on draft night. I think we had a decent draft. Dibansa went number 4 to the Hawks, and that's who we really were trying to make that deal with. That kind of sucks. Okay. Well, we got Nate Ament, Anderson Jr., and Otega Owe. All of them are kind of going to get minutes. Reeves declines, Harden declines, Pete Nance will offer that, will offer Mark Williams that. Alright, so let's make sure we go out and get Mark Williams. 4 years, 14.3, we'll definitely take that. We're going to try and sign AJ Mitchell. That's the only deal I can offer him, I guess. And who else could we really use? We don't really need another big at all. Could use a backup big, actually, I think. So let's go offer Day'Ron Sharp as well. Nice young big, 2 years. Get everyone. That we were trying to get, and I think we're looking decent here. So we got Ryan Rollins, AJ Mitchell, Anderson Jr. Got a good 1-2 backcourt there. Dante and Otega Owe is there. AJ Green, TP, Gary Harris. We need to get a small forward bad. But maybe we do move Nate Ament to the small forward position. That's tough. I want to get rid of Gary Harris and Andre Jackson. What? Well, we can get a 27 first rounder for Gary Harris. We're another first round pick swap. Worse with the Pelicans. We'll take that. And I think that's our original pick. So that's actually fantastic to get. So we're set at the point guard spot. We're debating on if we move Nate Ament to the power forward position or to the small forward position. You know what? We're gonna move BP back to center. He is going to back up Mark Williams, Day'Ron Sharp. Backup shooting guard, I will definitely take Keon Ellis. A 1-year deal. And we're kind of stuck here. We don't have many better options. You know what? Harrison Barnes. Keon Ellis comes in. I like this team here now. Harry Barnes, we're gonna move you to small forward. Goes up, and then we need to sign one more power forward, and then we're good. Okay, so this was a decently successful offseason for us here. Oh, definitely say we'll get Chris Boucher, just because. Why not? Here we go. And let's go see our player progressions. I want to see a guy like Rylands take a jump. He does not really do anything. Mark Williams goes up. BP goes up. AJ Mitchell and Dante. We got a good team here now. And I can see us making a run. Maybe for hopefully one of the top 6 seeds here. We got Giannis still. We gotta remember that. The second rounder. So let's simulate here. See how our season goes with our new coach. Just basically kind of a new core here in Milwaukee. We start off 5-3, 7-3. Okay, this is getting somewhere. We're 8-4. All we need to do is literally get rid of Doc Rivers. It's simple. I don't know how much more simple it can be. Season catching up. Ooh, okay. Now, is this a deal we want to do? We're giving up a lot to get shooting around Giannis. You know what? I'm going to keep native minutes. Even though getting Dalton Connect would be huge. Okay. We might need to wait. We might need to work something out. The next first rounder. Yeah, I want AJ Mitchell too. And we could get Mitch Robinson. AJ Mitchell's been way too good for us. I'm not gonna do that. We can add a second and we could take what about one more second? This would be a huge deal for us to get pulled off. No. Wow! Such a fair trade right here. Lakers getting a bunch of seconds back. Bryce Ball, Giannis, and they run sharp for Dalton Connect. It's whatever. We're not trading away native mint. We can give y'all that Knicks first, and if y'all counter, yeah, it's whatever. Decline, we're not trading native mint. Jeez, that was just all for nothing. Quite annoying. I hate 2K at times. But we're gonna spin the block on that Dalton Connect deal. I want to get him in the Bucks uni. I like AJ Mitchell though. Today is a trade deadline. Okay. And that I know if I made that, if I threw Mitchell in there, I could have got the deal done. But we're not going to throw Mitchell in there. And they really want AJ Mitchell. Y'all are crazy, man. Y'all are really crazy. Can't even lie. Let's go. We got Dalton Connect. Dang it. Maybe I should have checked if I could have kept that first rounder. But it's alright. Here's the deal. Dalton Connect and Baba Miller come back. We give away Anderson, Keon Ellis, 2 3-second rounders and a first for Dalton Connect. This is the Bucks going all in once again. So do not be surprised. Where's Rollins? Okay, I was about to say. Rollins, Christian. Whoever the Anderson, the guy that we traded away, just really had no place in this system. So it wasn't hard getting rid of him. It was kind of hard getting rid of Keon, as well as that first rounder. But it was the Knicks first rounder. The Knicks are gonna be good. We already know that. Giannis probably makes the All-Star team. Let's go check that out. Giannis does. Let's see if anyone else made it. I highly doubt it. Nope. Giddy's on there though. So there it is. We're 32-32 at the All-Star break this year. We're 4th in the conference, so Bucks basketball is finally back. Giannis hopefully is gonna re-sign back here now, seeing that we are in the playoffs. I would not know if we are contenders yet. We're gonna have to see what kind of noise we make. And some of those guys, see if they step up, like Brian Rollins, AJ Mitchell, and whatnot. We're gonna definitely sign Dante back. He'll probably be here for the rest of the video. BP's fully healed. Brian Rollins is out 1 to 2 weeks. We're 3rd in the conference, 41-25. I would not be thinking this would happen at this point right now. You know, the Bucks suck right now. And this is one of the hardest rebuilds to do and it looks like we're doing pretty successful. We might win Giannis' second ring in Milwaukee. That is the goal. All right, let's get 50 wins this year too. Let's go. Can we get first? Luka wins MVP. My guy Luka Doncic, favorite player in the NBA. Darren Peterson wins Rookie of the Year. Dibanza sixth man. Holmgren, Depoy, Ivy, most improved. Shea, clutch player of the year, and then we see the rest. Leroy Harper with the executive of the year. That's us. All right, we made some great moves. There we go. And Jalen Green, NBA Cup MVP. Giannis makes it on All NBA first team and defensive first team, and we got Nate Ament on All Rookie second team. He is behind Giannis. So he's going to be a project and developmental guy. So let's see what we can do in the playoffs finally. We're going to be taking on the Magic. We win game 1, win game 2, lose game 3. All right, we got the 3-1 lead, and it looks like we're going to be taking on the Cavaliers. All right, let's do this. Lose game 1, win game 2. Lose game 3. Okay. We're going to need to change something up. I bet it's just Day'Ron Sharp getting a little bit too much minutes. And we really could use them Dalton Connect minutes right now. Ortega always going to get minutes though. Giannis doing everything he can. We are in the second round. Let's take game 4. We're back at home. We lose at home. Take game 3 or game 6, forcing a game 7, and we lose to the eventual Eastern Conference representatives. The Mavericks win there, but hey, I would mark this up as a successful year number 2. So we're gonna do that. Player retirements. LeBron finally retires for real. And whatnot. So there's all those. Hall of Fame inductees. We see Russ, Bron, CP3, KD, and Paul George. Some jersey retirements. Okay, let's see the lottery. I do not think we're going to get any. I seen the Bulls there. I thought it was us. But we are 28th, which is all right. Let's make the most of it, and we need to get Stauffer back. Oh no, this is bad. Okay, why did I not? Okay, we get Stauffer back. That's all we needed. And let's go to the NBA draft. I think we're gonna be looking for. We really need a backup point guard. We need that small forward. Okay, so that's what we're gonna be looking for in the draft. Sim to user pick. And I think this kid falling to us is going to be good. Nicolas Kaminia, 3-and-D wing, kind of just what we need. Let's just double check around to make sure. Bryson Howard's here. You know what? We're going to go with the guy out of Duke. Yep, he's out of Duke. I don't know how good he's going to be, but that's what we're going to rock with. And he's a 75 overall, which is not bad to get at pick 28. Giannis declines. Okay. We're going to accept all of these. Bobby accepts. Ryan Rollins declines. Okay, this is the biggest part of the video. If Giannis doesn't come back, we are going to be in shambles. We do not need to bring Baba Miller back. We shown Giannis we can't compete. We're going to give him all the money we can possibly give him. And the no trade clause. Giannis is going to be a buck for life if we could get him to sign this deal. Max it out. But we got to get Giannis back. That is the main problem here. We're going to give him a team player option, no trade clause. $61 million for Giannis Antetokounmpo. To come back to the Milwaukee Bucks, here is Ryan Rollins. We're going to negotiate that contract with him. Whoops, I wanted to offer that. The player option on that. And I did see KPJ here. Average 14. Got traded again. Dame is still here. Average 19. We could get him back, which would be kind of crazy. Giannis and Ryan Rollins come back. So, let's see what we can do now. Oh, Laravia's here. And Najee Marshall's here. Okay. Let's check out what we really need. A power forward. And I might... You know what? No, let's go get Rui. I was going to say I might go get Kuzma back. I would not want to do that, though. You know what? Let's go sign Draymond Green. Why not? And we'll bring back... You know what? You know what? Booyah. We'll go get Booyah. Just because he's been on the Bucks before. So we get everybody that we need. Let's go into year 3. Okay, so here we are in the beginning of year 3. Let's just check out these rotations here. AJ Mitchell is going to start. Ooh, look at this starting lineup here that we've made. Look at this team that we've built now around Giannis Antetokounmpo. I do not want to give Day'Ron Sharpe all of these minutes, actually. Would rather we'll take a away, get those minutes. So let's simulate the season here. Finished second last year. Goal is to finish in the top 3 again. Goals never change, right? So let's do this. We're first in the conference right now. Let's just take off. My Rollins' production's probably falling. But that's okay because we did get AJ Mitchell. So it is the trade deadline. And we're 34-18 now. Giannis still doing Giannis things. AJ Mitchell having an insane season. Finally, Ryan Rollins' production. You know, he's just settled into that backup point guard role, which is okay. Mark Williams doing pretty good. And Connect having a career year. Let's look at the native Ment. He's improving that 3-point shot, though. Could really have that improve a lot. Kind of sucks that he has to play behind Giannis. I'm really debating taking Dante out of the starting lineup and going all bigs. But this starting lineup is working right now that we got. So we're not even going to touch it. Contract extensions. BP's. Look, see, this is what I'm talking about. BP's taking these great pay cuts here. Making what, $4 million a year next year? And look at this. We really have no one making money next year besides Mark Williams and Giannis. AJ Mitchell we're going to have to pay next year, sadly. But no one's making crazy amounts of money. If AJ Mitchell needs to get paid elsewhere, he can probably go and do that. But it would be nice to keep him here. Dalton Connect, we're going to have to pay him next year too. Okay. So that is where our money's going to be going next year. And we're going to hopefully be getting a top 7 pick, top 5. If we really are hoping it says top 3 right now. But we'll see. 44-22. 51-27. We finished better than we did last year. Get 55 wins. Nope, we did not. 54-28. Stokes wins Rookie of the Year. Wemby with the MVP. McCain 6-man. So we did have a renaissance after having a terrible sophomore slump. Mikael Brown Jr. most improved. Kidd and Harper win. We win it again. Giannis first team. And defensive first team. And no Milwaukee Bucks. Kaminia probably did not even play. So we are in year 3 in the playoffs for the second time, taking on the Raptors. We're up 2-0. Mark Williams breaks his nose, but we're going to have to keep on playing him. Up 3-0, and I forgot he probably exited the starting lineup now that I did that. Dante's back. Okay, we take on the Magic, who we played last year in the first round. Win game 1. We need Mark Williams out there. We lose game 3. Lose game 4. Win game 5. Let's just end it here. And we're back in the conference finals. Taking on the Hawks. Jalen Johnson. And it is going to be a Texas matchup over in the West. 1 and 2. Dallas versus San Antonio. The Hawks take game 1. Hachimura goes out. Hawks take game 2. We take game 3. And the Hawks take game 4. Let's see if we can do anything to maybe solidify this team a little bit. Maybe he'll take an away, can get in there and get some minutes. And we lose in the conference finals in year 3. And the Mavericks go back to back. I'm not sure if they won in the first year. I wasn't really paying attention. Rivers. DeRozan makes the Hall of Fame. That's rare. I never really see DeRozan make the Hall of Fame. And we're going to check the draft lottery, see where we land. And we are projected to get a top 3 pick via Portland. And we fall out of the lottery. Trailblazers go with the number 7 pick. Okay. We are picking at 26 again. Happened. So we are at 26. Ooh, I need to look at what we really even need. We don't really need a point guard. Could maybe use a shooting guard. Yes, we could use a shooting guard. Okay. Zoom draft. And this guy's right here. Abdou Toure from Arkansas. And this guy's here too. You know what? We're going to go with Toure. Abdou Toure. Jordan Poole we could bring back. Don't connect. We definitely... Oof. He wants 23 mil a year. What did Connect do last year? Kaishan George is there as well. But we're going to have to go after Connect. And Rui, because I really like Rui. Oh, God, we got to go get Mitchell. Where's Mitchell? Why? Oh, wait, he's a restricted free agent. So, I think that means we can still get him. But if not, we do have this guy that we can pivot back to as our backup. I'm really kind of panicking about AJ Mitchell because we kind of need him back. Yes, we're going to match. Thank you. Okay. We are set. AJ Mitchell and Damian Lillard comes back to Milwaukee. Ironic. And this is what we're going to be riding out with here. Maybe we can use Dame to trade for a better shooting guard because that's really the last position that we need. Giannis goes down 2 overalls. Nate Ament goes up. Connect goes up. Mitchell goes down. And Rollins goes down. So we're seeing some guys start to fall off here. And so we check out the starting lineup here. Not too bad. Kaminia's starting to play now. Dame is there. AJ Green fell out of the starting lineup, which is okay because Kaminia can play that shooting guard. Hachimura at the 3, Lament at the 4, and Portis at the 5, rounding it up there. So let's do this. We're not trading Nadament at all. Connect goes down right away, which is fantastic. Kostic is there. I really like Kostic. Giannis goes down. Oh gosh. This could be very bad. Ament goes down. What a way to enter year 4. We're 4-9. What happened? What happened here? What's going on? We're 6-12. Okay. Don't scare me anymore. Come on. 9-13. Okay. I think we just got off to a rough start. Okay, we're good. Whew. The Mavericks just win everything in this. They played the Heat in the finals. Yes. Alright, let's see what we can do here for possibly a shooting guard with this. Avdalas is one of the guys I really wanted. So we will do this, and Isaiah Jackson go to 3 position. 29-26 at the All-Star break. We get a little bit of a 3-day break there. It's 32-27. We start off this season kind of hot after the All-Star break. But then we did drop 1 to the Pacers. We're 5-2 now since the All-Star break. 6-2, and the extension deadline is now. So let's see who will come back. Mark Williams, what a great deal. Dante on a minimum, why not? And AJ Green on the minimum, why not? There we go. Let's go to the end of the season. We're 8th in the conference. Let's see what we can do. All right, so after starting the season off really bad, we finished off 48-34, almost finishing with another 50-win season for the 3rd year in a row. We're gonna go through these right here. Anderson Jr. is turning into a nice prospect. He wouldn't have bloomed here in Milwaukee. We do already have too many guards. Roser wins Rookie of the Year. Dash Daniels most improved. Jokic on the Nets wins Clutch Player of the Year. And the Mavericks continue their dynasty. Giannis makes first team. Did we maybe get AJ Mitchell? No. Doesn't make all defensive first team this year though. He's instead settles for 2nd. And nothing else there. So we are taking on the Magic for the 3rd straight year in the playoffs. Will we eliminate them once again? We're up 2-0. Connect goes down. We're up 3-0. And we go to the semifinals. BP's back. We face the team that eliminated us last year. And we win game 1. Win game 2. Lose game 3. Lose game 4. We lose both games at home. And we lose 3 in a row. And we take game 6. Okay. This is huge. Game 7. It all comes down to this to go to the conference finals again with Giannis Antetokounmpo. And we take the big lead at half. And the Hawks come back. And it's looking like we are going to lose 126-112. We get eliminated by the Hawks again. We have 1 more year to win Giannis a ring. Can we do it? Not sure. Spurs win. Another Texas team for the 3rd straight year. Wins the finals. They did defeat the Mavericks. But let's go to player retirements. Curry retired. Kyrie Irving is not going to retire. Some of these guys are not. Lando retires for some odd reason. Hall of Fame inductees. Curry's obviously going to be there. Retirements. We don't need to go into that. And let's see the draft lottery. We have no chance at sneaking in. And we are not even going to have a first round pick, I believe. So let's go to the NBA draft. I swore we had a pick. But it looks like we're not going to have a pick. Oh, maybe I traded away that. Did I trade away that first rounder? I must have, which is alright. Immense Stan Kaminia had a good second season, actually. Okay, like that. Tatum goes back. And let's see what we can do. Who are we missing? AJ Mitchell, Ryan Rollins is still here. The point guard 1-2 punch. Dante is here. Avdalas is here. Kaminia is also here. Do I move Kaminia to our shooting guard position? Who knows? But we're running it back basically with the same exact team. Let's get a little better at the shooting guard position, though. Maybe bringing in Trey Murphy on a minimum will help. Let's go get Rui Hachimura again. I really like his game. And I like what we got going here. Trey Murphy. Connect. Really just brought in Trey Murphy. Maybe it'll be a little bit better of a shooting guard for us. Dalton Connect's here. Giannis and Mark Williams. I like where this team is at. Compared to where we were at the beginning of this video when we had no idea what we were going to do. Giannis is 92 overall. He's 34 years old. This is really his last opportunity to win a ring. Nate Mentz, finally an 88 overall. Connect is 86. And then Mark Williams drops. AJ Mitchell stays. Rollins drops. Kaminia goes up. So this is really the last opportunity that we have with Giannis. We have one more year of him. But this is really the last, first team All-NBA year that we're going to get from him. So we'll catch you guys at the beginning of year 5. So here we are in year 5. We got AJ Mitchell, Trey Murphy, Connect, Giannis, and Mark Williams. So we're going to run that. I kind of want to move Giannis to the center position. Let's ride out the season first and let's see what we do. And there we go. We got a much better starting lineup of AJ Mitchell, Dalton Connect, Nate Mentz, Giannis, and once Mark Williams gets back, it will be Mark Williams there. But Kaminia is having another decent season. Let's simulate to the All-Star break, and I'll catch you guys there unless something crazy happens. Alright, let's do it. So here we are at the trade deadline. 32-19, 5th in the conference. We did go on quite a good win streak. 5-game win streak there in the beginning, 6-game win streak there at the beginning of January and the end of December. But we started to lose some more games here. So let's go to the All-Star break here, see where we can go. Oh, there we go. We jump right up to 2nd in the conference. And 35-20. So we're 3rd in the conference at the beginning of the All-Star break. Let's check out kind of how the team is doing here. Whoops. Not going to the right thing. Player stats. Giannis averaging 25. Ament at 14. Connect. AJ Mitchell averaging 17 a game. And then that's really, the scoring is really just evenly dispersed amongst all of the guys. Two main guys are out right now in Rollins and Portis, but I kind of like how we kept, the core of Rollins, Portis, and Antetokounmpo, which is not a great core, but we still kept them, as well as AJ Green. Just a great contract, fantastic shooter. Nothing bad that I really have to say about AJ Green. Plays hard. But let's simulate here to the playoffs. Ryan Rollins is back. 47, and we're jumping to the top 3. Can we get to number 2? Can we get the 2 seed? Come on. We get the seconds. All right, we finished 53-29, getting the 2nd seed. Victor Wembanyama wins MVP. Garmo wins Rookie of the Year. Dibanza gets 6th man again. Wemby, Depoy. The Cavs, most improved Bryson Howard. Clutch player of the year is Cade, Kerr. And the executive of the year goes to the Warriors. So we do make the playoffs every year, and we make it out of the first round. Besides the first year, of course. Giannis makes first team All-NBA. No other Bucks. Tony Garma makes 3rd team All-NBA somehow. Matt makes first team All-Defense. Giannis, taking Giannis' spot. And then we do not have a single player that makes the rookie team. We take on Cleveland in the first round. Win game 1, win game 2, we lose game 3. Win game 4. And then we get them out in 5. Of course, Connect goes down with food poisoning. And we lose game 1. We win game 2. Lose game 3. I swear if we lose to the Hawks again, I'm going to lose it. And we lose game 5. Go to game 7. And we win. We're going to the conference finals. We beat the team that we could not beat. But we're taking on the number 1 seed. Let's see who the Bulls have. Kobe White, Marcus Spears Jr., who was the number 1 overall pick a couple years ago. They got Michael Ruzic. Always turns into a decent player if you guys ever want to get him. Not too good in this, though. But we can beat this team. They got Andrej Kostic. This is another guy that turns out to be pretty good, usually. In sim, but let's go. I think we can beat this team. We take game 1. AJ Mitchell sprains his toe. That's great. And they take game 3. We take game 4. They take game 5. We cannot force game 7. Luka Doncic goes to the Warriors. And they had Tony Garma. The Warriors sweep. Luka gets his first ring, but that will do it for today's video. Sadly, we could not get Giannis Antetokounmpo another ring. We did make the conference finals twice, though, which was a lot better than I thought we would do. We made the playoffs every year other than year 1, obviously. Once we got Doc Rivers out of the door, we were just fine. But that will end the video. Thank